All right, on now to a wonderful team from Master Provisions. Nice to have you back in house.
It's great to be back. Thank
Hello
you, Liz.
to you. Remind
Good to
us
see
who
you.
you are and what is Master Provisions.
Yeah, Shane Armstrong. I have the privilege to serve on the team at Master Provisions. And so we're focused right now is more like a food bank. And so we have the privilege to work with over 220 nonprofits that come, think like homeless shelters and recovery centers, soup kitchens, food pantries, all those, churches, schools. They got to be a 501c3 that comes to us, but we go get like mispackaged and overproduced food, process it in our warehouse with volunteers, and then we set it out in our resource center for them to come and get. So it's been an interesting season that we're working through right now. So that's kind of what we do.
Yes, and I don't know if we've met Courtney on camera, but tell us a little bit about you and how you work with them.
Yeah, so I'm Courtney. I work with Shane over at Master Provisions, but I do marketing and development over there. But our team is a small team, and we've all kind of got our hands in all of the mission for sure. So
yeah, you're always a slash in this business where we say you're an anchor / floor sweeper, or
That's
whatever
right.
you got to
That's
be.
right. It doesn't matter.
You do what it takes to get it done. We understand that.
That's right.
So he's saying the need has grown. When you're marketing services and running development, I bet you've seen a real growth in that need.
Yes, absolutely, yeah.
Do you track, or how do you find out as you grow and what the need is and how it changes?
Yeah, so in a really tangible way, we've actually gotten 36 new agency partners just this year alone. So that's 36 more of those 501c3s he was talking about that are coming, that need resources to get to the communities that they serve. But in less tangible ways, it's just we're seeing folks want to come in more frequently to get what they need. We can sense just the tension and stress to meet the growing need. And so for our part, we're just doing the best that we can to try and make sure that we're a consistent resource that they can come to and know they can get what they need and take that kind of layer of stress off their plate.
So if you're not familiar, 501(c)(3)s are these nonprofits.
That's right.
So there's a number of them in our community. And you gave us some pictures because you've had such a growth need that you've had to expand your building. So tell me, what are we expanding, and just a little bit about the process of what you'll have as you grow.
Yeah, the need has just grown so significantly. As Courtney was talking about, one of the things to talk about in that 36, that a lot of those are brand new organizations.
So it's not the same ones asking for
That's
more.
It. There's ones asking for more, but now there's more organizations that have started because of the need is so big. But so we've launched this opportunity. We're moving to this new building, hopefully by February, 30,000 square foot warehouse on Tobin Drive in Independence, Kentucky. And we're really, really excited about it in a variety of ways. We feel like it's the opportunity of what God has called us to provide more resources, because with the name Master Provisions, we believe we have one master, that's God. We get distracted in a variety of ways, but he provides for all of our needs. Mental, emotional, spiritual, in a variety of ways through that. Physical, obviously, in what we do. So we do have a 3,000 square foot cooler freezer that we're very excited about, that's going to provide a whole lot more resources for the needs that continue to grow. So we're excited about that.
So in other words, let's take a restaurant. They might have extra things that would be frozen.
That's correct. That's correct. So if there's any organization, we work with a lot of organizations that have some that that's overproduced, and like they overorder sometimes. And so if they're not going to be able to move it fast enough, we are able to go partner with them and get it in our warehouse to get it out into the 501c3, all these nonprofits, right? So to help out with them.
So we have a graphic, but we were kind of wondering, it's the end of the year, and a lot of us do look at our year-end giving, and sometimes it's our money, sometimes it's our time, but how can we help?
Yeah, variety of ways. There's a few things. First of all, the foundation for us is to pray for us. Like, we want to pray for God to provide the resources that our community needs. We feel like this is a beacon, like Master Provisions, a beacon opportunity for people to receive that. There's ways you can come and serve if you want to do that, serve within your community. But there's ways that you can give, and that some of that is tied to financial. In other ways, there's food drives you can do. So there's so many different ways that you can give. You can go online with us, masterprovisions.org, and find out a little bit more through that.
Well, I know there's a saying, you get when you give. Mm-hmm. So I know you've sort of stepped into this role newer. I'm wondering how you have kind of felt personally in growth and what you've seen, because it can be life-changing to see, A, the need, and B, how people step up. So what has it meant to you?
I mean, for me, I have 3 daughters, and they love to come in and serve with me. One of my favorite Master Provisions memories, they came in and we were processing a bulk shipment of potatoes. And so we're basically bagging them up, more like what you would see at the grocery store. And so that would be easier for the other nonprofits to take them and get them to people in need. And while my girls were helping package all of those potatoes, we actually had a homeless shelter come in that said they were going to be getting them into the hands of homeless people in our community that very same night. So just really cool opportunities to see kind of the fruit of all the work that's going on behind the scenes and see how God is providing. Agencies sometimes come in and say, hey, we really need this specific thing. And it's like we're stressing about it because we get in our own head and forget that he's got it. And, you know, a truck will show up the very next day with exactly what we need. So
That is remarkable. And I think about these cold nights, and if you're homeless, a hot potato, you don't think about the little joys that could come from that. Sounds small, but it's big. And
right.
you do remind us that praying is not doing nothing.
yes.
That is the foundation of everything that we are about. Truly, it is the foundation that makes everything go.
Yeah, so all of us, that's free. We can do that. We want to make sure that if you don't know who they are, or you'd like to find out more, just go to what'shappeninginhealth.com. We have links to you, ways to give, and we'll be continuing to follow up. Can't wait to be in your new place and
Thank
just
you.
share how you serve more.
Thank you so
What you
much.
do is just such a blessing to the community. It's remarkable.
Well, thank you. It's a blessing for us to be a part of it.
Yeah. Well, like you said, you feel it.
Yeah.
Kind of a calling, isn't it?
That's right.
Yeah,
That's exactly
yeah.
right.
Well, God bless
exactly
you.
right.
And
Thank
nice
you.
to have
Thank
you.
you for having us.